Jai Shri Mataji. Let us collectively raise our kundalinis and give ourselves a bandhan. Shri Mataji. As we, your children, hold out our hands towards your holy lotus feet, we humbly request the blessings of your divine presence in our homes, in our hearts, in our Sahasrara. Let us put both our hands upon the earth. We can begin with the mantra for Shri Ganesha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Deve Namo Namaha. Shri Mataji, verily you are Shri Adi Bhumi Devi, the element of the earth, that sustains and nourishes. And Mother, you have absorbed the impact of the human race upon your hallowed land. Shri Bhumi Mata, please, Mother, we request that you absorb all the imbalances within our collective being. Let us take the mantra for Shri Adi Bhumi Devi. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Adi Bhumi Devi Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mata Ji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. We can bring both our hands back on our lap. Starting at the base of our spine, let us slowly and collectively pull our attention into Sahasrara, with our attention beginning in the Muladhara. We raise it into the Swadhisthana Chakra, and collectively to the Nabhi Chakra, past the void, into Anahata, try to feel the vibrations on each chakra, going to the Vishuddhi Chakra, then collectively to the Agya, and finally into Sahasrara. Mother, I humbly surrender, Shri Mataji. I humbly surrender. I completely surrender. Shri Mataji, please, Mother, show us how to surrender to your will. Let thy will be done. Mantra Shri Nirvichara Samadhi. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Nirvichara Samadhi Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Deve Namo Namaha.
That is the spirit which records because it witnesses, it's a sakshi, it's a witness. Whatever you are doing in life and is all recorded in the Kundalini. And at the time of Kundalini awakening, she shows. And many people who ask me, Mother, how do you know? Because the Kundalini is my part, she tells me all that. And I know about their problems because she tells me. It's all recorded like a tape recorder. You have got the cassette, the spindle, it is there. And the Kundalini is in the form of Gauri, who is a virgin just married to Shiva. It's a symbolic expression, it's a poetic expression that she is sitting and having her bath before meeting her Lord. And Shiva is in the heart, the Atma. And Ganesha, she creates out of her vibrations on her being. She takes out the mala, as they call it, the dirt, and makes a Ganesha. Ganesha is created by Mother. as Christ was created by Mother herself. And she places him behind the bathroom, you can say, to safeguard her lajja, you can say her chastity. So he looks after her protocol. Nobody can enter through that side. It is prohibited. Who can rise to the status of Sri Ganesha? Who is beyond all contamination? Who is holiness personified? He is like a lotus born out of the mud. We worship Ganesha in the house and we do all kinds of things with ourselves. We are not bothered about holiness, about keeping our dignity. How can he be pleased with us? But Ganesha doesn't come in the Kundalini rising because Kundalini is placed higher. Already she is placed higher in all of us. We are already sublimated. So he is the only one who sanctions. He is in charge. So with all these apologetic words and introduction, I am now telling you about the Kundalini, where it exists. Because now don't start from the very beginning doubting. Please keep your mind open. Later on, when you get your realization through Sahaja Yoga, when you practice it, now we have many here who have got it and they have seen the then you find a very white round center which is called as the Nabhi Chakra. Those who understand Hindi or Marathi or Sanskrit know what is Nabhi. Is a name, we can call it the navel chakra. It has then later. Then the Nabhi Chakra is also called as Manipur Chakra in the Sanskrit language. But for our practical purposes, named as the Kundalini and have confirmed what I've been saying about it. But to you, it will be quite shocking. I know it will be. Because you cannot believe that such a thing can be inside us. Of course, the mechanism has been simplified because this is just a, I should say, a primary class, the first standard. So it has not been that complicated as it is. I'll try to make it simpler and simpler. But you must know that it is a subtle thing which you have not seen yourself, you have not felt it, you have not known it so far. It's something out of the blue for you. And in this so-called scientifically enlightened world, it may sound quite foolish to you that I am saying these things. But it is like this. Do not be fanatic about things. Even there are scientists who are real fanatics. Science is another obsession which has really killed their foresight. Can you see from here? Now, this is the picture. As they say, man is made in the image of God. We can say, now let us see the vastu, means the object of which you are the reflection. So, we'll start from the top. When the child is in the womb of the mother, the energy which you do not know The energy that is all pervading, called as Chaitanya, is the divine power of love of God, which is all around us. This sounds quite poetic only to people. Many people it's just a poetry, but it is not. It's a fact. Because we have never tried this power before. We only know the power of hatred. So this power of divine love of God, which is all pervading, which is all around us, descends within us. Yes, it does. In the human beings also, when the child is in the womb of the mother. The brain of the man is evolved in such a manner that it gets the shape of a prism which has got three sides and a base. When this energy enters into the brain, then it passes into all the surfaces of the brain, and some passes through the center on top here. You can say not the center, but the apex, as shown here. At the back, it passes through the brain straight into the medulla oblongata, that is in the spinal cord, and forms your central nervous system. As we call it as CNS. On the other side of the brain, left side of the brain, it comes down this way, but when it has to pass through the medulla oblongata to the brain, it goes into refraction because of different densities, and then passes into the medulla oblongata, losing some of its resultant on the side into the spinal cord through the medulla oblongata. Another one, which falls on the right hand side, goes to the left hand side through the refraction. Again, it loses some of its outside as the resultant is divided into two, one going down and one this way, and goes down in the medulla oblongata.
Let us, before we conclude, send Shri Mataji collectively with all our hearts bandhans of love, which are then reflected back into our hearts by the Adi Shakti. On our left palm with the right index finger, let us write Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi. All our love, devotion, dedication. With our attention in Sahasrara, simultaneously on the heart, let us give this a bandhan. Offering our love through Sahasrara at the holy feet of our mother. Jai Shri Mataji. You can all offer namaskar to Shri Mataji, raise our kundalinis and give ourselves a bandhan. And this will conclude the online session for today. Please make sure to log in tomorrow, 5:30 a.m. Pacific time. Jai Shri Mataji.